Hello again. Another fire gutted an informal settlement in Khayelitsha, leaving many destitute. This is the 7th fire to take place in the city of Cape Town. We speak now to Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi Same, where people have begun restoration efforts this hour. Nasiphi?
Well, Dudu will show you those efforts of people actually trying to go through the rubble and debris and salvage the material that they can find in order to rebuild their homes. As you mentioned, this is probably the 7th fire since the long weekend of New Year's. And we're now in Khayelitsha, SST section in Town 2. We understand that this particular informal settlement has been in existence for close to 27 years, and this was the first time this area or this section has experienced a shack fire. Just yesterday, the community leaders saying that authorities from the city of Cape Town were here to take down the names, basically take stock of what has happened, how to recover the electricity that they had, including ensuring that everyone is accounted for. However, what we do know is that the city is saying, or rather what the community leaders are saying, is that the city will not be able to assist them with fire starter kits, as we do know that in previous years the city of Cape Town was able to do so. And following what the city says, budget cuts from national, they had to do away with giving out those fire starter kits for victims of fire in order to try and rebuild their homes. But as of now, we're seeing that about 190, if not more, people were affected by this shack fire, currently going and lining up to go get their breakfast, as we do know that a number of humanitarian organizations have stepped up to assist and provide food, including some things that they might need while trying to restart and rebuild their homes. And obviously this fire comes at a time when people are going into January, having saved for January and using their savings to buy things like stationaries and the like. So it comes at a very difficult time, as you can see that many people are reusing the material that they had and salvaged from the fire.
Nasiphi, any aid organizations you have spotted so far?
Not at this present moment, but we understand that there was a humanitarian aid organization that was here earlier on, and would like to assume that they probably left something, because the people have now been called to line up not too far from where we're standing in order for them to get breakfast. I mean, earlier on, speaking to just a few residents here, saying that it would have been nice if there was probably a tangible solution for this community, as many promises were made previously in regards to possibly not even relocating people here, but to also provide a proper, or rather permanent housing solution for them. But as of then, or rather as of the communication that they had earlier on, or rather yesterday with the city officials, that also has not come to the table in regards to what exactly is going to happen to them following this devastating fire. And as I mentioned, this is the 7th fire, but this community is saying that after over 20 years, this is the first time that they're experiencing a shack fire.
Nasiphi, have we managed to speak to some of the people impacted in terms of what their immediate needs are?
We have, and one of those needs is not only a home, but also building material, including stationery for their children. However, we do know, according to one of the leaders, she said that one of the humanitarian organizations that has stepped up to assist has indicated that they will try and assist them with trying to get those stationaries, including uniform, just before the pupils, or rather children, go back to school sometime next week.
Nasiphi Same, we can hear quite loudly the sounds of grinders and hammers behind you as people try to rebuild their lives. Another shack fire in Khayelitsha, bringing it to some 7 shack fires in just a week in Cape Town. Thank you very much. We'll touch base with you a little bit later on. In another